Okay, so I want to go with the best play styles and the playstyle pluses to choose for the Foot Stars Academy, which ones you should go with. And I'm also going to show you how this all works. So you're probably forced, and by the way, shout out to Saf, they've actually got a really good thread, good friend of mine as well. Basically, you can basically now choose your first evolution. You never could do this before, but you can evolve your own play. It's very, very important that you listen to this video and you understand how you play, because what the content creator does and what you do are going to be completely different. Okay. Now, as you can see, look, you can make a 91 rated. You can give them 5-star weak foot or skill moves, 2 playstyle pluses, and 8 playstyles to choose from. Now, you probably had to choose the player already. I chose Ranieri because A, I'm an Arsenal fan, and on this account, I've got a Premier League hybrid. But be careful if you have got another account. Be careful who you choose. But there's some actually really good players that you can choose from. Now, depending on what player you chose, you can then do some evolution. So you can see, for example, here, first of all, you can see there's going to be some scout reports. This will give you 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, all the base play styles, and a playstyle plus. And then in week 2, you get the either 5-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, and then a second playstyle plus. So let me just show you this very, very quickly. So how you get to this is if you go over here and you go to the top and you go to objectives, and then I go to live, and you can see you get all these nice packs. I did on my main account, but you get these free packs as well. You want to go to the Foot Stars Academy report, and as you can see here, you want to do these. You want to win 3 with them, so you can unlock both the 4-star, 4-star, and of course you want to do this, and then you'll unlock 8 out of 15 base playstyle pluses to choose. Now, the key thing that they've done very smartly here is these are all the playstyles. So you got ping pass, block, acrobatic, bruiser, aerial, long ball, press proven and relentless, jockey, finesse, flair, whipped pass, technical, slide, and dead ball. Now there's no double jeopardy, so you can see for the playstyle plus variation, there's no repeat. So if you've done the power shot, you don't waste an evolution because you get it a playstyle plus. So you got to be very, very careful. Now, first of all, my best tip is, as I've always recommended to you, Evos, you can see you're going to have, I think there's 3 of these in total. Don't do them yet. As you can see on the bottom left, you have 26 days to do them. Okay, so let them all come out on the last day, then make your choice, because depending on which direction you want to go down will depend on what kind of player do you want. Now, I've got Ranieri. As you can see, I can put him in all of these evolutions. So I can put him in a defender one, I can put him in an attacker one, but it depends on what I want to do. So don't do these yet. That's my advice. Wait. Don't. I know everyone's spamming this out. Wait before you do these. Now, what playstyle pluses? Now, we're going to go backwards. Instead of doing the playstyles like this, we're going to do the playstyle pluses. So you can make this player. So first of all, do you make the player 5-star weak foot or 5-star skill moves? That's depending on you. I'm probably going to lean towards 5-star weak foot. That's what's more important for me. Now, playstyles. If you have, now maybe I can draw this out because we're going to open this 1 second. Really, really good thread, by the way. Now, if you have, for example, as you can see, you have some sort of a defender. In my opinion, you want to go with something like the intercept, okay? Because that's going to give you the best ability for defending, okay? Now, for the first playstyle, everyone's going to rush and choose anticipate. Now, I would recommend quick step. Now, you can be thinking, what on earth are you talking about? But listen. Let me explain this to you, okay? There's certain reasons why players like Kunde play better than their stats, okay? Not only he's got Jockey Playstyle Plus, right? But he's got the quick step playstyle. And it gives you, accelerates faster during explosive sprint. That's when you're running in a straight direction. Now, think about it. When you get beaten from in behind, you actually want a defender not to have lengthy, you want them to have explosive. That way, if your opponent moves, you can actually catch up quicker to them. So let's say that's the goal. This is your opponent. That's your defender. If your opponent moves fast, you want your player to be explosive and quick enough to run back in time. So use quick step playstyle plus on your defender. Listen, trust me, this is just amazing. Like, you have to think about this logically, okay? So don't look at, so when you look at this playstyle, excuse me, take this all into consideration. Although anticipate will be the one that everyone's hastily doing, for a defender, I'd recommend the following. You could go with rapid, but I don't think it's pointless. I think it's pointless. Go with anticipate. You can go with quick step, or I'd recommend incisive, because you could play also through balls from your centre back going forward. For the second playstyle, personally speaking, I would go with intercept, But I think the tiki-taka playstyle is very, very good also for the build-up play. That's what I'd recommend. So you have to choose one of the two. If you're talking about center mids, what I would probably recommend is going with is either power shot, incisive, quick step, rapid. That's what I'd recommend. Um, for the second play style, I'd recommend Tiki Taka and Travellas. If you are very optional, if you do Travellas, same with Trickster. You want to use Trickster if you use Trickster skill moves or whatever, but I don't. But Tiki Taka, and I would say first touch is also a good one to receive the ball. And then I would say intercept's also a good one. So it depends. You want to make that center mid more defensive. If you do, then you can use like intercept, then you can use quick step, or you can use incisive. Or if you want to make the more attacking, you can use tiki taka. For a cam, if you're asking for a cam, I'd recommend quick step, power shot for the first playstyle, all incisive. And for the second playstyle, I'd recommend tiki taka because you can do that first time pass right now, which is very much the meta. So that's what I'd recommend. And if you, for example, got someone like I have Ranieri, because the benefit of him is he can play that winger role. So I know that he can play that winger role. So I'm going to probably consider, as you can see, he can play right mid and cam. So I'm probably going to put on him tiki taka, and I'm probably going to put on him quick step because he can also play on the wing. If he was playing just purely centrally, maybe I would have gone incisive and tiki taka. But because right now the three metas are realistically, it's the passing meta, so incisive and tiki taka, especially tiki taka, and there's not that many players with a tiki taka playstyle. This is the problem. So what I'm trying to say to you is when I think Rafinha is the only player that has it, this one of the few players, Bon Mati. So there's not that many players that has a tiki taka playstyle. So you got to be very careful in what you choose, and that is why I'm going to go. So this one I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with tiki taka playstyle with Ranieri. We're going to go with the base playstyles in a second, and I'm probably going to go with quick step or incisive, maybe even power shot. But I got a lot of power shot players, so I'm going to go with tiki taka, quick step, and incisive. That's the options that I'm making. And if you've got a striker, you might want to go with quick step and power shot, and then maybe first touch, and maybe Trivella if you like scoring Trivellas, or even tiki taka. So as you can see, that is now the base, the playstyles. Now, what about the base playstyles, right? So you can see here. So you have in total 15 playstyles to choose from. As I explained, there's no double jeopardy, right? So when I'm doing this, let's say I'm looking for a striker. Let's go from front. So I have 8 to choose from, right? So striker, I'll go 1. I would go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll explain that why in a second. 7, 8. Now, for striker, I'll explain to you the reason why I've chosen these, okay? Technical speaks for itself. I'm not going to use free kicks that much. I'm not going to slide tackle as much. I'm not going to use a whipped cross, okay? Going to use the fake shots and stuff. The jockey playstyle plus, I've done it because this is what's important. The average striker, they don't have, for example, this is another Nil Guide's top tip, right? Most strikers, they don't have good defense awareness. So when you're pressing manually at a high level, you want the run and jockey to be as fast as possible. So if I go over here and type in foot.g and just going to type in jockey, it increases the max speed of the sprint jockey and the transition, okay? So when I'm pressing at a high level, I want my strike to be running with the jockey playstyle really quickly. Finesse shot speaks for itself. Relentless could be an option. Press proven with better left stick dribbling. Long ball for like the one triangles first time. Aerial can be beneficial. I don't really care about acrobatic or bruiser. And then pinged pass. That would be it. If I'm talking about, let's say, a winger, I probably would go very, very similar. What I would maybe go for a winger, what I'd maybe go is maybe I'll take away this, or maybe actually I'll keep this, and maybe I might get, for example, for like a winger, I might go, for example, relentless and whipped. That's what I might do for A for the stamina, and I can choose like this. If I'm talking about a cam or a center mid, I'm going ping pass. I got 8. Block, finesse, jockey, technical, long. We'll do center mid first. Center mid first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Second, 2 more. press proven, and maybe relentless. The reason why I would choose this is because this would be for center mid. The reason 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and make sure I got them correctly. The reason why I will do this is because I want to push the ball from midfield up front. Block is important because when I'm defending with a run and jockey, again, getting a run and jockey speed boost, maybe you can even argue aerial actually. The reason why I'd want this is because I want my player to move quick as possible and the benefit of block. And just to remind you, remember, you're not getting, the only downside is with the block playstyle, the playstyle plus is the real difference maker, but you get an increased reach when performing blocks and ability to make a successful block. When you're defending, I use my defenders like walls. The finesse shot, very, very important. And I would say relentless running up and down, press proven, long ball. I'm not going to cross as much, and I'm not going to slide tackle as much, okay? For a cam, I would probably go this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and maybe depending if I do fake shot, something like this. I could even consider, yeah, something like that is what I would go with for a cam. Now, for a defensive player, so let's say with a list of all these players here, well, let's say a centre back or a right back, or something that's a defender, I will go ping pass. Actually, let's do the defensive ones first. I'll go block, I'll go bruiser, I'll go aerial, I'll go jockey, I would go slide tackle. So these are all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are the main defensive ones. Then I have 3 more. I would go with ping pass to deliver the ball quickly from my defense to my midfield. I will then possibly go with press proven and then relentless. And the logic behind this is I want to distribute the ball going forward. I want all the defensive play styles like bruiser, aerial. Press proven can help you with the dribbling and controlling the ball, especially under pressure. Relentless is there for the stamina and also teammate contain. Granted, is a plus variation, but yeah, it is what it is. And then the slide tackle. I'm not going to use dead ball. I'm not going to cross the ball. I'm not going to do fancy fake shots. The only one maybe that's in contention, we're going to call this left back, right back. The only one that's maybe in contention is long ball, because I might like to use a long ball with a left back and right back, and that would be the only one. So that's what I'd recommend. So if you had to choose those play styles, those are the ones I'd recommend. So I'm going to explain to you what I'm going to do for Ranieri, right? As I said, I'm waiting for all these to come out. You can see like this. I'm literally going to wait. In fact, they say what order to complete it in. You have to complete the main academy objectives in order of release. So 1, 2, and 3. So 1's come out, 2 I presume the next few days, and then 3 maybe the week after. Then you have to do the scouting report. So you're going to make the minimum 4-star, 4-star. Then once you've done that, you can then you can then do whatever if you want. Then players will only be eligible for AA, MM if they have 8 play styles. Okay, so you got to do that first. Okay, so pretty simple. So what I'm probably going to do is, so I've got Ranieri, right? So I'm going to wait. I'm going to halt. I'm not going to do any of these. I'm not going to panic. I'm probably going to want 5-star weak foot because my player is a winger and they're going to be making those runs in behind and they're going to be shooting and scoring, and Ranieri can play cam as well. So that's the reason why I'm going to put a 5-star weak foot in. But 5-star skill moves could be warranted either, okay? Now, for the 2 playstyle pluses, what I'm going to choose, personally speaking, is I'm probably going to go with quick step because I want my player to be quick, moving, sprint, speed boost, and I'm also going to go with tiki-taka because when I'm using tiki-taka, I want to make that first-time pass. There's not that many players, and on this account, as I said with the tiki-taka playstyle, there isn't that many players, and on this account, I took Bellingham as opposed to the free card Aitana. So to be honest, strictly speaking, I'm probably going to go with Tiki Taka for this one. So that's what I'm probably going to lean towards, Tiki Taka. And then, so yeah, so Tiki Taka and Quick Step. I may change the power shot, but I think the only ones that really in contention is maybe Quick Step and Incisive, those ones. But definitely for the attacking one, I'm going second play style Tiki Taka. Then for the to that he'll have that, and then for the base play styles, I'm gonna go with ping pass. I'm gonna go with long ball, press proven, finesse shot. So all the ones in the middle, basically, all the 4 in the middle, all the 5 in the middle, pinged pass 6, technical 7, and maybe flair 8. That's what I'm thinking of going towards. So what I'm trying to say is these are all the things that you have to take into account when you're trying to level up this player. So that's what I'm trying to say. Weights, for now you can do all these objectives. I've already started on my main account, but you can start doing all the scout ones, and you can make the player 4-star, 4-star. But this is what I'm just saying. Just wait. So even before you apply these all, and you got to do them one individually or whatever. So before you go ahead and do anything, what I'm trying to say is don't rush. That is my best tips for getting the best upgrade in those future stars. And thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'll catch you next time. Peace.